Hey guys, Yonton Amazing Productions 2K7 here, and welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to do a reaction to Moana 2 is a Major Letdown, Rant by John Franks Productions. So let's do this. Grab your popcorn, grab your icy, grab your Krabby Patties, grab your Bluetooth speaker, grab whichever item you want to add while watching, and let's get started.
What can I say except I'm disappointed?
Nice joke you got there. Anyways, John Franks Productions. Today's review is Moana 2.
Set after the events of the first Moana movie, Moana reunites with Maui and forms a voyaging crew to search for the lost island of Motufitu, break its curse, and reconnect the people of the ocean. So I watched Moana 2 on Disney Plus, but not in theaters because of financial reasons, and what do I think of it? Surprise, surprise, it was an epic disappointment.
Well, I actually saw it in theaters back in November 2024 with some of my friends from high school. And at first we enjoyed it, but then we found out about all the flaws in this movie.
It was not good, and I'm here to explain why. First of all, executive meddling. This was supposed to be a TV series created exclusively for Disney Plus, but due to Walt Disney Animation Studios' previous movie titled Wish flopping so bad at the box office, Disney has no choice but to rework the Moana TV series into a feature-length theatrical sequel. And that's where the problems begin to show.
I know. At least in my Johnson verse, Moana 2 would be the Moana TV series as originally intended.
Second, the story is messy and all over the place. To describe, there have been a lot of conflicts going on, and yet barely of them get properly resolved in a span of 1 hour and 39 minutes. I couldn't even have the ability to comprehend what the story is about.
I know.
Well, this is what happens when you decided to rework a certain project from a planned TV series to a half baked theatrical sequel. Third,
Yeah, I know.
the characters you all know and love from the original movie, specifically Moana herself and Maui, have all been dumbed down or perhaps regressed.
I know it. Don't you think it's called character derailment or even flanderization?
In the original Moana movie back in 2016, Moana herself was a brave, complex, and fearless voyager destined to restore her island, as well as Maui being an entertaining supporting character that has his struggles. But in Moana 2, they are both depicted as either overly optimistic, quirky, or just downright unrelatable.
I know, it reminds me of what happened in post movie SpongeBob. What happened to the characters in post movie SpongeBob? What their personalities became. Especially in season 6, 7, and 8.
Also, I don't care about the other characters because they barely get any character development whatsoever.
Are you talking about are you talking about are you talking about Lotto, Moni, Kelly, and Simia? I haven't watched this movie in a long time, so I don't really remember all the characters.
4. The entire soundtrack in this movie, including the songs, don't even live up to the original.
I I know I can handle your opinion on the songs in this movie. They're actually pretty good.
The songs tried so hard to sound inspiring, fun, and amazing, but it ends up falling flat like a deflated bouncy house when you realize that they are mimicking Lin-Manuel Miranda's rhythm and flow.
I know. I didn't even notice that because honestly, I thought I actually enjoyed the songs in this movie.
The song Can I Get a Chi Who is a big instance of this.
I especially can handle your opinion on that song.
Disney should have given Lin-Manuel Miranda the position to write the songs for Moana 2 instead of Mufasa the Lion King,
I, oh yeah.
which is a live action prequel that I don't care for.
I also don't care for Mufasa the Lion King. However, in my aunt's verse, Mufasa the Lion King would instead be an animated straight to Disney Plus movie, and it would be more faithful to the original animated Lion King movie. Who agrees with me that my aunt's verse version of Mufasa the Lion King is way better than the actual Mufasa the Lion King movie?
5. For a Disney movie, the editing is pretty strange. For instance, during in the middle or the end of the song Beyond in the first quarter of the movie, Moana looks at the blue stingray swimming through the ocean. Then suddenly, the ghost of Moana's grandmother shows up out of nowhere and Moana gives her a hug. I'm sorry, but am I the only one who's confused by this?
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden, SpongeBob would see a big whale, but then Patrick would come in and hug him. What the hell?
6. The villain is mediocre, uninteresting, and inconsistent.
I think. Let me guess who you're talking about. Matangi?
Matangi is a prime example of an inconsistent villain.
I knew you were talking about her all this time.
At first, she acts snarky towards Maui in the first 10 to 20 minutes of the movie, but later on, when she first encounters Moana, she acts energetic and enthusiastic. Not to mention her motivations are weak.
At least her song Get Lost is catchy in my opinion.
7. Although the sequel lasts 1 hour and 39 minutes, the pacing is generally not so good. The pacing can be either a bit slow or narratively rushed. Well, mostly rushed because, like I said, this was supposed to be a TV show for Disney Plus. But no, they have to rework it into a theatrical sequel for some reason. 8.
I know. I already know that.
The humor in this sequel is a downgrade from the original. There have been pretty good comedic moments in the original, in my opinion,
Such as Hey Hey Screaming, for example.
but the sequel's sense of humor just puts me in a straight, unimpressed phase.
Oh god.
Because the sequel's sense of humor is nothing but shoehorned, repetitive, and pandering callbacks to the original. 9. The creature designs, particularly the ones from the giant clam, don't sit right with me.
I know.
Some of the designs look too basic, while others look like Strange World rejects,
Oh yeah, I remember that movie. I remember seeing it in theaters back in December 2022 at Cinema City Falsaba.
which compared to Moana 2, Strange World has much more unique creature designs than said sequel.
Especially Splat. I really like that character from Strange World.
And lastly, 10. Bland direction by Jason Hand, Dana Liddell Miller, and David Derrick Jr. for the most part. Although I'm
I
not
know.
happy
Well, they should have brought back whoever directed the first movie to this one. That would be way better.
with how the sequel turned out to be, there are some things that I genuinely liked.
Oh wait, you actually have redeeming qualities about that movie? Okay, let me check.
The animation still looks pretty good. I
Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
wouldn't say it's visually marvelous like the original, but I like it for what it is. Second, the voice acting, particularly from Alihi Cravalho and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is still pretty great.
Yeah, even Tom Kenny's voice acting in SpongeBob SquarePants is still great, even after all that aging.
And lastly, it's great to see Shea Friller's production. I
Uh,
mean, Tamatoa.
I know because Chef Realist Productions always uses Tamatoa as his profile picture. He's really obsessed with that character.
Make a brief cameo appearance in the mid-credits scene, but these are the only things I like about the sequel.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
And that's it. Overall, Moana 2 is a major letdown. With how messy and forgettable this sequel was, this makes me question, do we really need a Moana 2?
Yeah, I don't, not really.
Because the original Moana back in 2016 is amazing just the way it is.
Yeah, I know.
It works as a standalone movie. Disney is so lucky that this movie didn't flop at the worldwide box office. If you want to see a better Disney sequel that came out the same year as Moana 2, watch Inside Out 2 instead.
Yeah, definitely. This Inside Out 2 is my favorite 2024 animated movie of all time.
Or if you want to see a better musical movie that came out the same year as well as the same month as Moana 2, watch Wicked Part 1 instead.
Definitely. Wicked Part 1 definitely changed my life when I saw it in theaters with my best friend Don back in, I think it was December 2022 or something, or maybe November. I don't know.
In conclusion, just stick with the original,
Yeah, I definitely agree.
please. It's much better.
Yeah.
I give Moana 2 a 3.7 out of 10.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I think I want to give one or two 7 out of 10.
Thanks for watching my review or rant on Moana 2. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you guys like this sequel, then that's good. I can
I actually like that sequel, but I can see why you don't like it.
tolerate your opinion as always.
And I can tell it your opinion too.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Okay. Okay, so that was it for my reaction, and oh yeah, I definitely agree with what John Frank said. I still like this movie. I'm planning to get it on DVD soon, but I can honestly see why John Franks really hates that movie. So yeah, that's all for for this reaction video. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on my post notifications, and you'll be notified for more videos coming soon in the future. This is Yonton Amazing Productions 2K7 signing off. Goodbye!
Uncle Singy.
Roby.
Chirp.